Hey guys, welcome back to the Backlog. It's your man, Frozen Breeze, here once again for another new playthrough. Today we're going to be playing Ratchet and Clank, which is a pretty prolific game series, seeing as it just got released like a couple years ago, versus its contemporaries, which have not gotten releases in a very long time. So, Ratchet and Clank. One of the most interesting video game series of all time due to how it just won't die and for how long it's existed as a 3D platformer. As many 3D platformers didn't really survive the PS2 era all that much, other than if they were like, super old, like Sonic or Mario and stuff like that. But Ratchet and Clank is kind of an outlier as it kind of just survived for very long and it still gets releases to this day. So it's very interesting in that fact. So, I'm a big fan of the series. I've been a fan of it since I was, pretty damn young, just because, I grew up with the PS2 era. I played these games on like PS3, so it was, it hits a nostalgic part in my heart. Today we're going to be playing it on the PS2 version because, well, you might be asking why are we not playing this on the PS3 version, which is the Ratchet and Clank trilogy. Well, if you've watched any kind of review of this game ever, there's two things you'll hear about. How the PS3 versions suck, which they really don't, and capitalism. But we'll get to the capitalism part. But yeah, everybody says the PS3 versions suck massive dick. I don't agree with that at all. I think they're being fucking nitpicking, but, yeah, they are being nitpicking. I'm great. I probably would never be a video game essay creator because I don't know how to say words essay. But yeah, we're playing the original PS2 version. Just because those game reviewers, they get into my head. They get into my head and they give me these horrible ideas. And yeah, it's not the best quality picture because I'm having to use like a PS2 to HDMI kind of setup. It's the same setup I used for a more recent playthrough of Yu-Gi-Oh! Tag Force Evolution for the PS2 that I did on stream. Quote-unquote recent. That's about a year old at this point. I haven't played a PS2 game on the channel in a very long time, which is quite sad, seeing as the PS2 is one of my favorite consoles of all time. But yes, we're playing this on the original PS2 version, so if you see a bit of, graphical fuckage, I blame all the video game reviewers who say that the PS3 version is not good. So either way, I think it's enough dilly-dallying. We need to get this game fucking started. Enough talking about that in capitalism. We'll get to the capitalism later. Either way, I've never actually beaten the original Ratchet and Clank. I've beaten its sequels before, but never the original. So, it's going to be... I've played it, but I haven't beaten it, so it's going to be an interesting experience. Let's just go new game. No Ratchet and Clank save data exists on this. I would like to create it. I would like to create my own father, which I guess is just called time travel at that point. And then the opening title screen is kind of cool because it's just like, just a random... I guess it's a summer's night. And I guess I am recording this on a summer's night, so it fits quite well with where I am at right now. Yes, I will select empty.
Final step, attach robotic ignition system. Thank you for using help desk technology.
This game just reeks of capitalism.
Welcome to the Gadgetron Help Desk. We are here to offer you advice during your interplanetary travels. The Help Desk is a free service provided by Gadgetron Corporation.
I can just smell the capitalism coming off of this man's balls. Oh, we're going to talk about why I'm making fun of that so much. But either way, welcome to Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, the opening had absolutely no words. We must now go collect that piece of space junk. We've been trying to make a spaceship, and we suck at that. So, therefore, I will grab junk off the ground. Either way, this is the video game, and I just threw a bomb at you. Anyway, I should probably explain controls real quick. Oh, God, my camera is inverted. Let me fix that. God, I love that fact. No, fix that shit. When I move right, I should move right. When I move left, I should move left. Not bullshit like that. So either way, we control this weird furry man. And you can jump using the X button. You hit people with a wrench or... I mean, this is not a ratchet, so I've been lied to already. Hit people with the wrench with the square button. You can fucking shoot people with the circle button. Like I have a fucking glove that throws bombs. And triangle allows me to mess with like a weapons wheel, which I only have one weapon, so it's not like I can change it much. R1 lets me crouch. R2 lets me crouch. L2 lets me do like a aiming mode. And L1 lets me do an aiming mode. And if I right click, this is not a computer. If I do L3 or R3, you pull up like a fucking map. So either way, we must now go kill. Now, I definitely love this series. But the first game, well, I've never actually beaten it, and it's probably for a pretty good reason, as this game's controls are very archaic. Some people swear by the first game, but I'm not the one to swear by it. But if I'm going to play this series, I'm going to need to beat it in chronological order, so therefore I'm going to have to play the original game, and it's going to mess with me. Hope you guys enjoy the horrible PS2 graphics running through a bad HDMI
You can
capture.
interrupt help desk messages by pressing the triangle button. To disable help desk messages, please select options from your pause menu.
Yeah, I'd love to pause you, but it would be useful to have as many tutorials as possible. But either way, yeah. I was planning on doing this playthrough, but I kind of did it like short notice, so therefore I have nothing really prepped for the game to actually look good. I could play it on the PS3 version, but there are some like graphical glitches that mess up stuff.
8000 includes a new combat feature. To activate, use the R1 button to crouch, and then press the square button.
Yeah, I can throw my wrench like a fucking boomerang, so I really feel like it. You can
nanotech.
kill people from really far away.
Sustain injury. Let Gadgetron's patented nanotech system rebuild your body from the inside out.
Yeah, your entire health system is made out of like fucking capitalism. You know, I don't know how that works, and I don't think that that's ever explained, other than I guess I bought my life away. I sold my soul, and therefore I got life insurance on the go, which actually would be super fucking useful. But yeah, you're just gonna have to get used to how this looks until I can actually find a way of fixing it. So therefore, I need to like buy a new adapter, or I guess mod my PS2 to have an HDMI out, which is something I can do. But I don't really know if I want to. Anyway, I'm gonna throw a bomb at you. The only weapon we start out with is the bomb glove, and it's not the best weapon in the game, by my opinion. Kind of sucks. Slow. I guess it's somewhat slow. It has like this weird arc and shit like that, and I'm not the biggest fan of it, but you know, you throw grenades at people, not everybody knew it's going to be all that easy.
And the circle button again
What?
to fire it. You can also use it in first person by holding down the L1 button.
Okay, I threw the bomb and it went fucking left. So, you know, I don't think this guy is all that great at aiming. We don't know his name yet. So therefore, I can't say his name, though, you know, I have a feeling it might be a part of the title. You know, I have a feeling that might be the deal here. But, you know, I could be completely wrong. His name could be Sanchez, for all I fucking know. Sanchez, the random mechanic from space. Sanchez, I like that. I don't know why I decided to make it racist, but, you know, racism comes in many flavors, and this time it's funny. This time, I'm funny, at least in my opinion. Which, if you're the only one to laugh at your joke, you're not all that funny. But, you know, you can't really tell a joke if you don't find it funny. Anyway, I want to pick up this fucking toaster. You know, I'll pick up this random irradiated toaster. It sounds like a good idea. I'm going to go put him next to my ass.
Interesting.
Yay!
You're quite handy with your wrench.
You bet. I built that ship with it.
Currently, I'm in search of someone who could be of assistance in saving the solar system. Do you know where I might find that fellow?
Well, he's on the radio every week. Other than that, no. Hey, what's with all this save the solar system stuff anyway?
Hello, citizens of... My race, the Blog, have a small problem. Our planet has become so polluted, overpopulated, and poisonous that we are no longer able to dwell here. But I, Chairman Drek, have a solution. We are constructing a pristine new world using the choicest planetary components available. So, what does this mean to you, you might ask? Using highly sophisticated technology, which you couldn't possibly understand, we will be extracting a large portion of your planet and adding it to our new one. Unfortunately, this change in mass will cause your planet to spin out of control and drift into the sun, where it will explode into a flaming ball of gas. But, of course, sacrifices must be made. Thank you for your cooperation.
Cut!
And if you don't like it, you can take your whiny, sniveling, snot-nosed populations, form a line behind me, and kiss my... We're still on? Well, turn it off, you idiot!
He seems like a nice guy.
The people on those planets are hosed. Well, good luck getting Captain Quark to help you.
Actually, you could help me. If you could use your ship to take me to the coordinates contained in this infobot, I might be able to gather further information there.
Even if I wanted to, I can't. I'm missing a crucial component of the ship.
The robotic ignition system.
How did you know that?
I, sir, happen to be equipped with the latest in robotic ignition systems. My programming allows me to start any ship I choose.
So, I agree to take you to this, wherever it is, and you get my ship started for me?
That is what I'm proposing.
Deal.
This could be a problem. Take care of it.
Whoa, this is great! So that's where I've been stuck this whole time.
Please return your appendages to the steering mechanism, sir.
Huh? Oh, right. Sorry. Oh, and by the way, you can stop calling me sir. The name's Ratchet.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, sir.
You got a name?
My serial number is B54296.
Oops. I'll just call you Clank for short. Hang on.
You ever just like naming people after random things they
So
do?
you see, it would be most beneficial if your citizens were not in the city when my workers begin removing it.
Preposterous! I will not stand for this.
Unfortunately, you have no choice in the matter.
Let's just see what Captain Quark has to say about that, my good man. I don't see what's so funny. Captain Quark could dispatch you without even breaking a sweat, you puny...
You have now officially worn out your welcome and my patience.
This is your last chance. Stop this madness now!
Okay, wait. You're right. I will withdraw my troops.
Really?
No! He's all yours, gentlemen. Try not to leave any marks.
Wow, that was quick. Aw. I thought you died.
Clank? Where are you? Oh, sorry about that. Well, we're not leaving the way we came in.
Perhaps we could procure a ship from one of the inhabitants.
If there are any left.
Why did you jump on my back? Why did you do that? Anyway, this is a save icon. Well, now we got Clank stapled, yes, very good stapled to our back, and then this is Ratchet. So, yeah, I really thought I thought Ratchet was gonna be the big green guy, but I guess not. I don't know who the fuck that big... Or they said his name. We gotta go find the big green guy named Captain Quark. So anyway, once you get to a new planet, and there's going to be many new planets in this game, pretty much the interesting thing about the first game of Ratchet is that there's like 5 million different paths that you can go down. And there's stuff to buy things in.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
We can buy ammo for the fucking bomb thing,
Oh, that's
or the pyrocitor. You know, I have no money. Probably a bad idea to buy anything yet, but, you know, I'd love to buy something. I had some kind of income in this game. The income is murdering things. So either way, the point of like each level is pretty much just try and get to the end of it by killing everybody and grabbing all these boxes. You want to break all these boxes so you can get the currency of the game, which is bolts. You're going to need a fuck ton of them if you're going to do anything in this game, which is, you know, one of the big points that all video game reviewers love. They love it so much, and don't worry, we won't get to it, at least in this episode, I think. Either way, get as much shit as possible, because you're going to be balancing a lot of the economy in this game. You pretty much are the economy in this game. I don't know how anybody else affords to eat anything when, you know, you're taking all their belongings by smashing cardboard boxes, but you know, it'll be fine. Anyway, Ratchet has the ability to double jump and smack people with his fucking wrench. Currently, Clank is literally useless, but you know, he might prove some use later. But yeah, just jumping and smacking things is better than the stupid bomb currently. Mostly because the bomb sucks. The bomb takes forever to get out there, and, you know, I don't like it. So therefore, I'm gonna smack people with this one thing I'm named after. Even though it's a wrench, it's not a ratchet. It would be interesting if Ratchet and Clank, Ratchet's weapon was actually a ratchet. Though then again, it would just pretty much be a hammer at that point. There wouldn't be much to ratchet. The ratchet is literally just like a fucking... you know, a stick with a bolt in it so that you can actually, like, you know, turn bolts. Like a hole that holds a bolt. Also, yeah, enemies can kill each other. There's friendly fire. And they can kill me, because our health is pretty much just a bunch of circles on the screen. Once all 4 circles run out, we're fucking dead. So don't let that happen. Theoretically, do not let that happen. What is this? I guess it's nothing. I guess it's nothing. I don't know why I'm using my YouTuber voice so much. Probably because it's like, you know, past midnight at this point, and I'm like tired as shit and I got work tomorrow. But you guess what? PS2 is more important. It took me 2 hours to set back up the PS2. So guess what? I'm going to play some fucking Ratchet and Clank. I'm not wasting this time I've already made, and I'm already having fun. So, yeah, it's kind of interesting. Usually whenever I do playthroughs on the channel, I do like an action game and then an RPG. But instead, I went from Kingdom Hearts directly to Ratchet and Clank. Well, I guess Ratchet and Clank, or not Ratchet and Clank. Kingdom Hearts is, like, somewhat of an RPG. It's more of an action RPG. But, like, you know, I don't know why I just didn't go to a tournament-based game. I guess I'm just, like, you know, I'm feeling in a different mood. Mostly because I've been watching a lot of Ratchet and Clank videos on YouTube, so. I have absolutely no idea why my recommended was just like, fuck it, you will now watch Ratchet and Clank. And I have been wanting to play the newest Ratchet and Clank. Because I know the story of all the others, but I kind of wanted to save that shit for the backlog, and I was wondering, you know, how many years is it going to take me to get to the latest Ratchet game so I could finally know this story? It's going to take me a couple of years because I'm so slow with Let's Plays, so it's like, you know, I better get to fucking working right now. I better get fucking going right now, or else it's going to take me centuries. I also have enough to buy the pyrocitor, so yay. Totally a great idea to buy that weapon. Totally won't come back to bite me in the ass, I bet. Anyway, these levels are fucking giant. And the producers, Insomniac, are known for another game, or before this game was made, it was known for another series, and we've played, technically, a part of that series. They're known for the Spyro series, which we played. Skylanders, which is tangentially related to Spyro, so it's interesting, but they didn't even develop that one, so... This is the first Insomniac game we're playing on the entire channel. They're pretty cool video game series. Fucking, I'm having a hard time speaking today. Just kind of love having a hard time speaking on the first episode. That's the worst time, I tell you. They're a pretty cool video game developer.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Oh, what are you? Mercenaries? Torturers? Assassins? I'll tell you anything. Here, take my infobot. It's all I've got left.
Sir, we're not assassins.
Hold on. Let's see what he's got.
Man, I love being a torturer, assassin, and everything.
Has this ever happened to you? Hi, I'm Captain Quark, and believe me, there's nothing worse than staring down a Blargian snagglebeast from the inside and knowing your equipment isn't functioning properly. That's why I come to Al's Robo Shack for all my electronic needs. Al has been the exclusive repair shop for my super electro gadgets since I was knee-high to a sand mouse. If Al can't fix it, it's not broke. Right, Al? You said it, pal. So if you're fighting crime, or just fighting grime, come to Al's Robo Shack in Metropolis for all your robotic repairs. Al's Robo Shack, it's Quarktastic!
That was an odd man.
Do you know what this means?
Yeah, Captain Quark is really sold out.
No, it means Captain Quark is on Metropolis. We could tell him about this invasion.
If we had a ship.
What? A ship? What? You're not going to torture me? Well, as planetary chairman, I could arrange for you to borrow our courier ship.
Cool.
You can count on us, sir.
Right. Thank you, your chairman shipliness.
Gadgetron infobots give you coordinates for new planets. You should press the select button to bring up the map and go to your ship. It's marked with a star.
So yeah, the point is we keep on finding these stupid little robots that show us, like, I guess TV things. Like, we just got a fucking ad. But for some reason, that's going to send us all the way over to a different planet. So, yeah, it's interesting. You just kind of fight through it until, you know, you get the ad, and then you go. Sometimes they're not ads, but, you know, it fits with the theme of capitalism, carpal tunnel. You're going to have carpal tunnel syndrome by the end of this fucking game. Or most games, I would say. Anyway, let's buy a fucking gun. Thank you for the gun. You know, I don't know how that got teleported down to us from this, like, electronical box, but whatever. Now we have a better gun. It's literally just a fucking flamethrower, so get ready to fucking murder. I will be much happier with this thing than a stupid bomb. The stupid bomb thing does... I mean, it kills everything in pretty much one hit. I don't gotta complain about that, but it's like, it just doesn't. It just doesn't. And you know, you understand. You know if you know. You know if you know if you know. I think the point I'm trying to put across is, like, it takes forever for the bomb to then travel to the enemies. So it's like, I can just do this shit. Yeah, I kind of already figured that out, help desk lady. But, you know, thanks for the extra bit of assurance to know that I knew how to press the circle button. Even though I kind of already know that's the same thing for all of my weapons. But yeah, now you can kind of select on the fly. If you want the Pyrocitor or you want the other thing. You usually do not want the other thing. I wouldn't recommend that one. But yeah, we must kill all that is in our way. I guess it does less damage than the bomb, but, like, you know, who would want to use a fucking bomb? Would you rather use a grenade or would you use a flamethrower? You know, it's a good question. You see, flamethrowers are in Team Fortress 2. You know, the only grenades in Team Fortress 2 are from the Demo Man. So, you know, he doesn't actually throw grenades. So it's in, you know, it's in Team Fortress 2's best interest to teach you that flamethrowers are better than grenades. I don't know why. I don't think that was actually a point, but, you know, I'm going to make it a point. So, yeah. Anyway, we must jump across, and we're not that far. Good thing we can swim. Then again, we can't go underwater for all that long, so you got to be prepared to, you know, not fall in the water sometimes. Can I... Okay, this won't help me jump across. Okay, then. Also, up and down controls are fucked up as well. I don't know why. I mean, they call regular controls reversed in this game. So that's, you know, it was a bad decision, and I hope you atone for it. I actually don't think they changed that throughout the entire series, or at least the PS2 quadrilogy. But yeah, I don't know if this is going to be like a big marathon. I'm planning to do a couple Ratchet and Clank games in a row. But my plan is to only really do the main series. No spin-offs. There's not many spin-offs in the entire series, but there's two that I'm not going to be touching anytime soon. They're never really mentioned. One of them is wholly non-canon. The other one I just do not. It has, like, no bearing on the story and is horribly stupid, so I'm not playing it.
Dad, blast it!
Look, plumber's crack.
What did you just say?
I said, look, the plumber's back.
All right, wise guy. Shouldn't you be on one of them escape transports?
Escape transports?
Newsflash, giant robots attacking. The escape transports are taking all the rich folks off this goddamn planet.
So why aren't you on one?
Socioeconomic disparity.
What?
He hasn't got enough bolts.
Working people have to wait for Captain Quark to save us.
Well, got anything worth a lot of bolts?
I got this thing. Shows two weirdos ditching their ship. It's got coordinates to a desert planet, too.
An infobot. Ratchet, we could use that.
All right, well, welcome to the main part of the game that everybody likes to focus on. So, in order to progress the game, you have to pay people for these infobots or like random shit. And this is like the whole thing that reviewers love the shit out of this game for, is the commentary on capitalism, where you pretty much, everybody in this galaxy is in it for themselves and will only ever give you stuff if you pay them. So just like real life. So therefore, everybody loves the commentary this game has to give, and says it's very revolutionary. I couldn't give less of a shit. I think it's funny that I have to pay people to get further into the game, just because that's how real life works. So either way, we must pay the reoccurring character all of my money. You're going to understand what that means later on.
Geronimo!
Man.
Did he just slide down a sewer pipe?
Plumbers and pipes. Interesting.
Mayday, mayday! This is the solar ship Radical. We seem to be under attack from the planet's surface.
Relax, kid. It looks like some sort of fireworks display. Probably in your honor.
Whoa! That was close! Ah!
Pipe down, I can't concentrate.
But we've been hit!
An unexpected detour. When we land, I'll see if I can scare up an exhibition for you.
We're not gonna live that long!
Kid, let's M-screen!
Eject! Eject!
Did you see that guy on the left? That was Skid McMarks.
Does he know Captain Quark?
I doubt it. He's a pro hoverboarder, always going off about how cool he is.
Looks like he's in trouble.
I'll say. I've never seen him look so freaked out.
Alright, so that pretty much gave us the next coordinates.
To enter look-around mode.
So we gotta go save famous people. We gotta go save Space Tony Hawk. You know, I would always save the Hawkman, but, you know, sometimes you just can't trust him. You know, he might hit that 900, and he's actually hitting you with the 890. I don't know what the fuck that means, but, you know, that's the only skateboarding move I know, the 900. I don't skateboard. I'm stupid. I don't know how to skateboard. Skateboarding scares me, just like rock music and worshiping Satan. So it makes sense. But then again, I worship Satan a lot more because of how much I play SMT. And I listen to a lot of rock music, so guess what? I'm extremely scared of my own life. Either way, we pretty much have everything done here on, where are we? I don't know. Where are we? Planet Novalis. Cool. I'm like, cool. Yeah, we're pretty much done with everything here, though there is a very interesting mechanic that I don't know if we're going to actually be able to see right now. I guess I can just go over there. You can't really swim all that fast, at least not right now, so you can just jump out of the water and just hope that you get out of here. But there is kind of something interesting in this game that is kind of cool. If I don't know what I go to, though. I don't think they're actually shown. But there are some, like, premium collectibles that you can collect, along with something that's kind of a holdover from the original game series that Insomniac worked on, and that was Spyro. And they're pretty much kind of like achievements before achievements ever existed in, like, a normal video gaming space, because there were no achievements back in the PS2 era. But, you know, Ratchet and Clank, they're a little bit different like that shit. There's kind of like a, it's kind of like an achievement system, but it's more like just a award system for doing real good at the video game. I don't think I can progress here any further, so I guess I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna fucking leave at this point. But yeah, there are some, like, extra areas in each of these planets that you can't really get to unless you have shit from later in the game. So it's like, yeah. Also, you can swim. You really suck at that, though. You can't really go all that fast right now, and you'll drown unless you know, come up for air, at least right now. So I guess we should go to the next world. I don't know which one, though. I guess we'll just go to, I guess we'll go to Kirwan, Metropolis. We must, as you can see right down there, it says 0 out of 3 found of these golden bolts. Those are kind of like the premium currency of the game. and you might want to get them if you're going through a second playthrough. There is a New Game Plus in this game. I'm not going for that. I don't really care all that much. Besides, Ratchet and Clank 1 is not my favorite in the series, so I probably wouldn't go for it. But, you know, it is there if I really felt like it. I really don't feel like it. Maybe one day, but not today. Or for the next couple of weeks that I play this game. Anyway, that's a lot of random spaceship movement. Yay, we're in New York. There's a lot more plants than normal. So I guess we're in Tokyo Jungle. I have no clue. Anyway, we must find the man in green spandex, for he is hiding somewhere on this planet, it seems like. So yeah, pretty much the plan is you find Green Man, Captain Quark, and he's going to save the world. Theoretically. Though then again, he did sell out to a random dude who's running like a fucking electronics store. So, you know, I'm not completely sure how much he's going to save the world, but he's going to save it. He's going to do real good. Anyway, any new weapons? Ah, the blaster. That is much better, but we don't have money. We must go obtain the coveted money.
To quickly center the camera.
You know, I would really like it if you shut up, but then again, that is something I can just do in the pause menu. I can just force her to shut the hell up. There you go, you're dead. Also, there are explosive crates. This reminds me a fuck ton of Crash Bandicoot. But then again, it was, you know, Crash Bandicoot was made by, like, Insomniac's peer developer, Naughty Dog. So it makes sense that there's at least some kind of Naughty Dog reference in here. Either way, we must now murder random robot dogs and these guys who are like the race of people that Sherman directly is part of. Yeah, they're gonna destroy the and destroy this solar system, I guess, using tearing people's fucking homes apart. So, you know, it's just gonna work. We just gotta kill him. Oh god, he has a fucking gun. He has actual bullets. I can't fight that. I don't got bullets. I got fucking flamethrower and a grenade. Then again, I can still kill people. But, you know, it just doesn't give the same amount of you know, swagger as a fucking gun. Did I actually just use that word? I just did. Let's go. I like to go on the escalator backwards. Don't worry. I like going on the escalator backwards. It shows society that I'm not going to be with them. That and capitalism. It fights for capitalism. But yeah, I'm going to probably not talk much about that fucking topic because I'm not smart enough for that shit. And I just think it's kind of dumb. I'll probably just mention it out of nowhere just as a fucking stupid joke. You know, those fucking, the video game reviewer people, they are extremely talented, and I'm jealous of their talent, so therefore I just make fun of them. You know, I like to project things. I am a projectionist. Exactly.
Ratchet, that's the man we saw on the infobot. Remember? He knows Captain Quark.
Hey, you're that robot guy, right?
No, actually, I build robots. I myself am not a robot guy, per se.
Nerd.
I like him.
So, now that we've cleared that up, what can I do for you?
Well, we saw your infobot announcement. You were with Captain Quark. We're trying to find Captain Quark. We thought you could help us.
Your logic is commendable. However, I haven't seen Captain Quark since we shot that commercial. Say, do you run on standard XP18 sister boards?
Version 7.66.
Back at ya. I may be able to help you out after all. How does a helipack upgrade sound?
Upgrade?
Natch. Since he's a 766, I could have the little guy up and flying in no time. Of course, I'll just need my fee for service.
You kind of need to pay for this upgrade, so I would recommend paying for it now.
Hey, this won't hurt a bit.
Hey, wait. Ratchet, am I cool now?
Yeah, you the man, Clank.
You're welcome.
Wow, he looks so pissed after I paid him. Fucking shut up, Al. I'll light your face on fire. I hope I never see you again. Alrighty then, so now that we've got the
Try
helipack.
using the helipack's boost jump feature to climb these boxes. Press the R1 button to crouch, then jump. You'll need your new helipack stretch jump feature to cross this gap. While you're running, crouch.
I just decided death would be preferable to her speaking. Death would be preferable to you speaking. Anyway, the helipack just gives us like a high jump and a long jump, so you just use the crouch button to, you know, do a long jump and a crouch jump. Pretty much just, I mean, it gives you more mobility, which is pretty nice. But you don't You don't technically need it to be the game if you're skilled and horrible at breaking glitches and shit like that. But I need it, so therefore I'm taking it. Besides, you need to pay for it to actually progress the game over to this part, which you can't get to unless you pay for a shit. So, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of random paying for shit.
Glide feature of your new helipack. Jump, and then press and hold the X button in midair to glide.
But yeah, you can also do a glide, which is also a holdover from Spyro. It's kind of interesting. This game used Spyro shit as well. Anyway, you need to burn and give me all your money. You know, have you ever thought about it? If you just killed someone, they just drop money like in fucking, GTA. This game is very similar to GTA. I mean, it technically came out before GTA 3, I think, because this game came out 2002. I think GTA 3 came out 2003. No, I don't actually know the timeline of that such. Should I stop sucking out of my ass? I love sucking out of my ass. What are you talking about, man? I love sucking out of my ass. Which is a great sentence to say directly online to, like the 2 people that'll be watching this currently. Who knows? Maybe this will have 10,000 views and I'll be completely confused. I'm like, is there really a market for Ratchet and Clank videos right now? I don't know why, but I guess there might be. You never know. You gotta explore those markets, It's like, it's just like capitalism. You gotta be the capitalist. I gotta be the capitalist. I gotta be the capitalist. Exactly. Anyway, I need enough money to buy the fucking, whatever it is, the blaster. That's gonna be way more useful. I mean, the Pyrocitor is fine, but it's like, it's very short range. We need long range. I need long dong range. Also, it doesn't seem to do that much damage sometimes. Like, it's fine. Probably better against, smaller enemies. I am dying. If you die, you go back to lesson checkpoint. And it's pretty, they're pretty, I tried to lock on, like, Kingdom Hearts 2 style onto this character, onto the enemy. But yeah, it's like, they are pretty, like, gracious with all of the checkpoints and shit like that. But this game, I mean, I would describe it as easy. It's not hard at all, in my opinion. But it's like, it can be somewhat hard. There you go, explosion. Now I need to break all these boxes because I want money. Give me money. Give me money. I want money. If I could just run around and break boxes like Link or Ratchet and get money out of it, I think I'd be living the fucking high life. There we go. I'm pretty close to getting that 202,500 money. I will not refer to them as bolts. I will refer to them as monies. I need to get multiple monies, my friend. Okay. I almost just jumped into the void. That might have not been the best idea, Ratchet, but you did it. So therefore, we're not even on that platform. Okay, there we are. Gotta love the low. Oh god, I almost fell off. I don't know if it was just like the loading zone or like I had just really whiffed the jump. Ooh! No, get back here, you fat bitch. I just sent him into the void. I kill a lot of people by involuntarily throwing them off cliffs. And then again, I'm throwing them off trains, which I guess means I'm a terrorist. Then again, I guess they can be a terrorist. I don't know. Maybe they're the ones who's blowing up trains and shit like that. They're the ones who's shooting me. I was just having a nice day in Metropolis, and it just turns out, you're just a bunch of murderers. Oh god, I am in pain. The physics with, like, double jumping off this train is really fucked up. Alright, well, that was easy. Let's see. Jump. I want that. For some reason, the train looks like Trainmon from, Digimon. At least one of the Trainmons. Alright, well, I want you. I want the what's it called? Capitalism robot. What is it called? I don't know, man. I forget. I think my mind's been turned into capitalism. That's all I could say. Anyway, I need to grab the infobot. Give.
Greetings, Executive Chairman Drek. Dispense with the pleasantries, Lieutenant. My sources tell me you're behind schedule. You must prepare this planet to be harvested for our new world.
Yes, sir. As you can see, everything is moving along as planned.
I'm counting on you, Lieutenant. And as your former commander can tell you, I don't take disappointment well.
Yes, sir. I won't fail.
Drek is destroying yet another planet.
Yeah, but if that's the kind of help he's getting, I don't think we have anything to worry about.
You should not underestimate Chairman Drek. He is quite dangerous. We must find Captain Quark.
Look, that lieutenant doesn't seem so tough. Let's take him out ourselves.
Perhaps we can persuade the lieutenant to tell us where Drek is.
Now you're talking.
Why don't we just murder the small man? You know, he deserves a little bit of murder in his life for, you know, murdering thousands of people by, you know, destroying their planet. So why not just do it anyway? Clank, we are literally the best, and you just don't understand our true power yet, Clank. Don't worry. We're gonna fucking destroy the entire universe. And literally, like, butt-fuck Captain Quark, I guess. I don't know why I want to do that, but, you know, just in case we need to do that, I guess we'll do that. You know, Freudian slip, you may even say. Freudian slip. Either way, one cool thing that we can do is actually just, like, long jump around the place. The long jump actually lets us, like, you know, go a little bit faster than, like, regular walking. Mostly because we're not going to be getting any kind of speed anytime soon. I don't think we have the money, do we? A little bit less. Little bit less, a little bit more, as they say. Look, it's Captain Quark!
Welcome to the Captain Quark fitness course. If you're strong enough, fast enough, and clever enough to beat my fitness challenge, you will receive a reward from my head trainer. Simply make your way to the third island to complete the course. Good luck! Quark Enterprises is not responsible for sprains, broken bones, snapped tendons, bruised egos, or accidental death incurred while taking the challenge.
Damn.
Excuse me, Captain, but we have more pressing issues. We urgently need your assistance.
Clank?
Yes?
Do you notice anything unusual about Captain Quark?
Well, I find the fact that he has a spring where his leg should be to be quite puzzling.
And why do you think that is?
Possibly an injury incurred while battling evil?
This isn't the real Captain Quark, you numbskull. It's a robot.
Oh.
Oh, come on, don't ruin Clank's dreams of a robot Captain Quark. It's like, you know, when they have Black Jesus or Asian Jesus inside of churches and shit like that. You know, you got to be represented by somebody, Ratchet. That's just not very nice of you. That's not very diverse of you, Ratchet. God damn, I'm just making too many fucking bad jokes. Up and down are still inverted and it hurts my brain. I'm like talking about something like complicated and then I just go straight to up and down inverted brain hurt. God damn, that's what you get when you're like fucking sleep deprived. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm talking about half the time. You know, I'm not, nope. And then I just cannot perform a wall jump. But yeah, you just gotta keep like mashing square. Yes, mash square, which is the attack button.
You can use the zip line if you stand under the wire and jump.
But yeah, you can wall jump just by mashing the X button next to a wall. Let's see, I will now go over there. Also, we got that glide with the helipack, so jumps will be a lot easier now. Or at least somewhat easier. It's like having a flutter jump with Yoshi. It's like, I mean, it could make things easier. Also, we can also just skip some of this like shit. And just be like, I don't want to wait for moving platforms. Instead, I'm just gonna jump as high as I can. I mean, of course, I'm gonna have to wait for some of this, I guess. And there we go. And then I just do real good. The problem is now if I hold X after a double jump, I'm going to glide. So it's like, it could mess up some of my shit. Doink. Doink. Is this the return of the word doink? I stopped saying that after a while.
These moving walls also function as jump slots. Jump and jump again to kick off the walls in midair until you reach the top.
Ooh, that was close. That was tight. But yeah, I remember, you know, saying that shit and then saying that I didn't want to say that shit anymore. And now I'm saying that shit again. So that's just fucking grand, dude. You know, you ever got that kind of brain damage? You're just like, man, I can't help myself. I think that's called fucking, I don't know, being fucking stupid. Which I've got that disorder. I'm extremely dumb, so it's not like that's changing anytime soon. Anyway, jump. Yay, I'm gonna do the do. I'm gonna win the obstacle course. I'm gonna win that Captain Quark t-shirt.
Listen up, you loudballs! That was the most pathetic display I have ever seen on that obstacle course!
What do you mean?
We finished the circuit, ma'am.
Oh yeah, but it is weak. When I was competing, I would devour courses like that for breakfast.
Bet that's not all.
If it were up to me, you would drill for the rest of the day. But somehow you managed to impress that fool Captain Quark.
Captain Quark knows about us?
He certainly does. And worst of all, he wants me to give you a prize for that ridiculous performance.
Cool, what is it?
I'm supposed to give you a swing shot, so you can sway to and fro like little insects.
All right, let's see it.
Not so fast. Today, the two of you disgraced my obstacle course, so I am going to make you pay.
But that prize is ours from the captain. That's not fair.
Too bad. Life's not fair.
Well, shit. She's holding our shit hostage, so... we gotta pay for this shit anyway.
Sweet. I bet Captain Quark uses stuff like this all the time.
Ha! Real men can swing without silly toys like that. The two of you make me sick.
Alright then, bye.
Congratulations on your new Gadgetron swing shot. Use it on standard Versa targets like the ones
I think I just got scammed.
If the target is out of
I think I just got
use the L1
scammed.
button to aim.
Then again, we've got the swing shot, which is it pretty much turns into fucking Tarzan, I guess. Let's see, there it is. This is part of the gadgets line of objects. They're not weapons, but they let us do cool shit. So, therefore, I want to use this shit. But it pretty much just lets us like swing around in just these nodes and stuff like that. It doesn't turn us into Spider-Man. Don't worry. Insomniac would do that later. Very much later through this game. Someday we'll get to that game. I want to get to the Insomniac Spider-Man games. Just that, you know, Ratchet and Clank is more important in my mind. Yay. Well, we pretty much got everything done we needed to get done on Kerwan, at least that I'm aware of. So, I'm going to go ahead, run over this way. We don't have enough money to buy the fucking gun. But, you know, sometimes you just can't get what you want. So, either way, we're going to end this first episode here. So, next time on Ratchet and Clank, we're going to go to, I guess, either Iridia or... What was the other one? That place with a bunch of trees.
And before I end this episode, I want to thank all of my YouTube members, including the Disciples of Epsilon, Valric, Amber, and Phoenix, the Epsilon Sage, Spirit Rosewolf. Without you all, this channel wouldn't stay afloat. So thank you for all your support, and I'll see you guys next time!